Hi folks, and welcome to my little video here called How to Cut Hair at Home and Save Thousands. Now in this day and age every dollar counts, which is why I learned to cut hair at home and save thousands a year. Because if you're like me, you'll be counting every penny and trying to be creative when it comes to making that paycheck just go that little bit further. Now my name's Howard Toomey, and I've got to say that cutting our children's hair was not the first thing that came to my mind when I was looking at stretching the budget. See, my siblings and I still have nightmares from turning up at school after one of my mum's hatchet jobs. Now winter wasn't as bad as summer, because in the winter you could get away with wearing a beanie on your head until your hair had grown back. But in summer there was no place to hide. My classmates used to say that it looked like my mum had put a bowl on my head and just cut around it, which wasn't that far from the truth. So, why would I want to cut my kids' hair, I hear you ask? Well, good question. There are a number of reasons that I can think of. The first, and the one closest to my heart, is cost. And what does a kid's haircut cost these days? $20? I have two boys and they generally get a haircut every 6 weeks or so. And I used to get mine cut once a month and spend about $20. It was sort of a payday ritual. Now, my wife used to get hers cut less often, maybe once every 2 months, but her cuts always cost well in excess of $100. So let's have a look at just how much we were spending a year just on keeping our hair tidy. Me, well, I was spending around $240, the kids approximately $350, and Mum, a very conservative $600. Now that's almost $1,200 every year. Just so we don't walk around looking like Cousin It. Now, I don't know about you, but that money would be much better spent on a holiday, or maybe a new set of golf clubs. If that chance. Anyway, here's another good reason for getting your hair cut at home. You see, my kids, especially my youngest, are not that keen on trips to the barbers or the salon. Maybe it's genetic, because when I was a kid I had to be dragged there kicking and screaming and then held down while the barber gave me a quick once-over with the clippers. Blood was usually spilled, sometimes mine, sometimes the barber's, but it was never a pleasant experience for anyone involved. And now that I'm a parent myself, I can completely understand the stress my mother had to endure just to stop me from looking like an old English sheepdog. Now, what would it be worth to you not to have to put up with the tantrums at the barber's every 6 weeks? Well, the good news is you can cut your kids' hair at home, and with a little practice no one will know the difference. All you need is a little training, and you can do that at home too. And you won't need any special equipment except for a sharp pair of scissors if you don't already own some. Everything else you need you probably already have at home. And just a quick note, a bowl is not on the list of required equipment. That should stay permanently in the kitchen where it belongs. So, what do you need to do to learn the very basic skills required to cut your family's hair? Well, I'd suggest you do exactly what my wife and I did and check out this excellent guide by Julia Dean. Now, after studying this course in the comfort of our own home, we were cutting our family's hair in no time. Now, I'm not saying reading this guide will turn you into some super stylist overnight, but once you've read Mary's guide, you will see that she became good enough to start her own small business cutting her hair for friends and neighbours. So not only will it save you money, this course may actually make you money. So I'd encourage you to take a look at the guide, How to Cut Hair for Beginners. And here's a little secret. We only had to cut our boys' hair once, and we had already recovered the cost of the course. Thanks for watching my video, and once again, click on the link below to get access to the How to Cut Hair for Beginners course. Good luck.